little bee busy. Go around the other side so I'm not in their flight path. I'd say some orientation flights for the young bees, which is pretty cool. Slowly circling up, flying away and coming back, working out where the beehive is. Hopefully I don't annoy them too much while I do a little harvest. We'll see how we go. Okay, here we go. And the honey just flows. You can see it emptying as it runs down into this channel and then out the tube and into the jar. That's just awesome. Must be getting hot. I think my phone just cut out then. Nice. Oh, let's see how we go. Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, looks good. Ooh, almost balances. Ta-da! Yeah, I won't line them all up along there. I've had them fall before, so I won't do that. That's pretty cool. So that's the 4th bottle filling up now. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to change the tube over to the next one, and I will plug this one up and then we'll start again. So, let's see, I'll get the little plug. And a lot of motorcycles around. I'll just put the little plug in the hole. the last bit of the honey run out of that tube. And the little tiny bit that's still down here in the bottom that is running out, there's a little hole just in the bottom, and the bees are actually licking up all the honey. So that's that one there done. I'll put that into the next one, ready to go. I'll just put the lid back on this one. And I'll make sure that's there. I'm going to capture it this time and not lose it. And then we'll just crack this one open a little bit. And here we go again. Now we're on the next frame. So it's a dark coloured frame, but it's pretty clear looking honey. So just because it's an old frame, obviously the old frames, they look like they're darker, but it's just because their frames are old and the wax on them is a little bit older. Cool. So we'll get rid of this one. So that's, let's see, it's the start of the next one. So we ended up with 5 jars out of the first frame. And this is the second frame. Oh, I better grab another jar. That one's going to fill pretty quick. Let's grab another one here and get it ready. This is the lid. Okay. And the reason it flows fairly fast is because obviously it's a 32-degree day. That's in centigrade. It's about, I don't know, 94 or something Fahrenheit. I don't know, I have to look it up. And also the bees keep it all warm anyway, so that's why it flows so fast out of the back of the hive. You find once it's been sitting and it's at room temperature in your house, it's a lot thicker because obviously it's cooled down. It's just so cool how it just flows out like that. It's just awesome. I might have to change this over pretty quick. Filling up pretty fast on this one. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. A little bit there, don't want to spill it. Oh, it tastes great. This looks awesome running out like that. Alrighty, get another jar ready. This looks fantastic. Love it, it's awesome. Of course, the front of the hive, the bees are buzzing around doing their thing. It's the frame we harvested the other day. You can see they pulled all the wax off and they're preparing it, ready to start refilling it. Isn't that awesome? They've already waxed it up, ready to go. That's just fantastic. Oops. I'll have to get back to this because I'm about to fill up and I'll have to grab another jar. Okay, hang on a second. Whoops. Sorry about the camera work. Cool. Jar number 2 going on to jar number 3 out of the second frame. Certainly getting there. It's just beautiful how it just flows out. Whoop. I'll have to eat that bit. Yum. Alrighty, hang on a sec, I'll just grab my phone a different way so I can try and open this a bit more. Okay. Alrighty. Oops, sorry about that. Grab another jar out. Shoo away, little fly. Don't want you in my honey. Got a little ant there, get rid of that one. Still looks fantastic. A for awesome. B for best. Best flavoured honey is when it comes just straight out of the hive. Alrighty. Well, I did make a slight miscalculation. Didn't buy enough jars, so I'm probably only going to end up doing these 2 frames. So I wanted to do this one over here, but I'm going to leave it. And this one here I know is not fully capped, so we'll have to leave a full cap one in there. Because I think this is going to have a jar and probably a half still come out of this one. Be between half and 3/4, I think. Maybe. Might still come out of this one. So we'll see how we go in a minute. Alright, back in a sec. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see this. So I'm going to close up this one and we'll get ready for the next one. So I just take these out and I put them into the top and then I wriggle them in. I can close them down as I go until they're all the way to the front and then lock them in place. So now you should be able to see that the gap's higher at the top and low at the bottom. Same as this one, it's closed. So now this one's closed. So when I put the tools inside this one, I open this up. That allows these to separate. And when they separate, the honey runs down and then runs straight out. And we'll just let this one continue to flow into here. And then I did find a rather large container and I have a few more jars left, so I'll probably get this last one. I wasn't going to. I was going to leave it, but seeing as I found this lovely big bucket, which is about 1.5 kilos, and I've got 4 jars left, so that's more than 3 kilos worth of honey I can hold, and there's about 3 kilos per flow frame, so I should have plenty. I may or may not get all of them, but we'll see how we go. Alright, I shall be back shortly, so you don't have to see all the boring bits. While that last little tiny dribble runs out, and we close that jar up in just a sec, I'm just quickly coming around so you can see the bees are just doing their bee thing. I did show you before, but you know, I kind of like the little awning or veranda that we got on the front from Flow Hive, because it gives them a little bit of shade, especially in the middle of the day. You can see them there flapping their little wings like air conditioning, trying to keep it cool. Normally there's that little tiny bundle of bees on the bottom that's normally hanging like all the way down, like right down about here. So that awning certainly helped with cooling off the hive at the front there. So it's awesome. Anybody wondering about the funny looking stick I got sitting in the front there, it's just to tilt the hive back so the honey runs out. Because this is a classic hive, so therefore it doesn't have the classic base, which has an angle. I had a problem with the base and had to replace it. So it's a, basically a standard hive, just has the flow part on top. So yeah, that's just angled, as you can see, just to allow that to sit up at the front, which allows the honey to run out the back, give it a little bit of an angle. Alright, we'll leave them be as it was, and I'll get back and we'll see how the back's going. Round we go. And that's pretty much done. It's just dripping out now, so probably put just a little bit of honey in this one out of this one in a little bit. That one's pretty much done. Awesome. So I'll swap all this over. Just pull the plug out of the bottom of this one, like so. And I'll give this a bit of a wriggle. It should come out. Honey in there. Put it into the other one. Then I'll grab the little plug, put that back in the hole. There's a little bit of honey spilling there, but that's alright. What's there, there's a little hole in the bottom. You can probably see where this one locked in if I show you again. So there's a little tiny hole there at the bottom. So the bees will actually lick up all the honey that's left, that's running into there. It's a really cool design, I like it. So once again, I will put the keys in the bottom of the slot, and then the top's to close it, the bottom's to open it, and once again I will open this up. Hang on a second. And instantly the honey is running down into that tube and it's going to drop into our bucket. I'll top this other jar up that's over here. I'll put a little bit of this honey in when I swap them over. So I'll have to be really quick when my jar swapping this time, but that's alright. It's not a problem. So that'll be a lovely big bucket of honey somebody's going to get, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Alright, cool. Down to the last few jars. Get rid of these flies as well as the bees, they're bad enough. Yeah. So it's going rather well. So yeah, got quite a bit in there so far. It's working out to be quite good. I'm pretty sure I'll get probably one more jar after this one. I don't know if I'll get two. We'll see what happens. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Might get another jar. Oh, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, I'll be back. Oh, I don't think there's anything better than that. Just your own honey flowing out of your back of your flow hive, straight into your little jars. It's just awesome. Absolutely fantastic. So, we ended up with 14 half-kilo jars, a 1.5 kilo tub, and a little tiny bit that was just left over. So that's, I don't know, 150, maybe 100. Oh no, it's only a small jar. It's a little sample jar. So cool. That worked out pretty good. Alright, not bad for 3 frames from a flow hive. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.